Greetings everybody, and you may be wondering, Fuzzy, what is going on today? And well, instead of a weekly update, today is the day. What do you mean by the day, you may ask? Well, it is the very first anniversary of my channel. Very first day that it has been born is March 27th, when I released a YouTube video of me playing Elfen Lied's Lilium, which was not a very successful thing. But instead of, because if I were, with how I want this to go, is we're going to go back in time, and we're going to go see the LPs that I have done from day one to now. Not just completed, but started, or discontinued, or whatever. But to not make this video an hour long, I'm only going to be showing a few things. I will show you a picture or the logo of the game, and then we will be on the way. So, bear with me. This may be a long video, may be normal. Either way, buckle your seatbelts because this is going to be a long ride. So, back in the times, we played. Right then, with my list of all the videos in order that I have made, which is kind of sloppy on my paper because it was more than I expected. So, but without further ado, let's get started. First up, the first Let's Play that ever started was Let's Play Minecraft. Minecraft was, like I just said, the very first game that I ever Let's Played, and it was not a complete Let's Play, but it was quite an enjoyable Let's Play considering I was brand new to Minecraft at the time. The second one is Aliens vs. Predator 2. Aliens! This is where the aliens was born in my mind, where things would get dramatic and awesome, and then was Snuggy while we was born. Yeah, so, let's keep going. So, next was Portal. Portal was my third Let's Play that I ever played. Was not very successful. I got absolutely no views on the whole entire Let's Play when I was Let's Playing it, but it was still very enjoyable. The third game was Clive Barker's Jericho, which was the most horrible game that I've ever played, and unfortunately, I played it for a very long time. So, if you want to watch it, you can click the link in the thingy, in the video. I'm going to actually do that this time. And you can check it out. I highly don't recommend it, though. I really wish that game could go crash and burn for all I care. So, what was after that? It was Sanctum, which was played with me by my old pal, Alucard746. Great man, by the way. Which then led to the birth of the Yogbox, which is the most highly viewed video that I have ever created. I think it is almost about hitting 5,000 views, 30 likes, and about over 40 comments. Not a very big video, I know, for the average person, but you know what? It's my biggest video. Sounds good to me. Moving on, we have Botanicula. Botanicula was the very strangest game that I had ever played up to date. Let's see. Then next was my Let's Procrastinate with Plants vs. Zombies, which I did not complete. I got about halfway through the game and then I stopped because I needed something to procrastinate with. That's where the procrastination was born. So, next then was Dear Esther. Dear Esther was actually really enjoyable. I really did enjoy playing that game. Unfortunately, my mic for some reason got really loud in that LP. However, it was still a lot of fun. I highly recommend you watch it. It got good reviews when I was playing it. And then burst a very strange video that me and my siblings, as well as one of our friends, who before she moved to Florida made as a goodbye video that we did all together. Unfortunately, it has an awkward name. It is called The Baby Pooped, and it's got about over 100 views on both the original as well as the one with the bloopers. Highly recommend that you check it out because it is quite ridiculous. I am also acting in it, and I'm also the camera lady. Highly recommend seeing it. Next after that came another crazy video that me and my siblings did, and we did the Chubby Bunny Challenge, which I again highly recommend watching because there are quite a few funny moments in that, and I also do it myself. After that came Alice Madness Returns. Alice Madness Returns I was really excited about at the time because this was back when I was watching my old favorite Let's Player play it, and it's a really great game. Alice Madness Returns. I played through quite most of it before I discontinued it. The reason why it stopped was because I was raging almost every single set because it was a platformer game. And as you may know from Aliens vs. Predator 2, when I did the Predator campaign, I am not very good at platformers at all. Which is why I like the Aliens better, because I don't have to worry about platforming. So, after that, we went to the birth of the weekly updates, which my very first one was me right after I got out of my shower and I had my wet hair. And that was when I got Diablo 3, which I was very excited about. So that started the weekly updates. After that came some procrastination videos of Left 4 Dead 2, which were all very enjoyable and played by a whole bunch of my good friends. After that is, like in the title, a very little bit of SCP Containment Breach. That was back in the day when it wasn't actually completed. I have seen a Let's Play of it completed now, and it's actually a really great game, and I highly recommend you watch somebody else play it besides me, because I get too terrified. Unless you want to see me be terrified and jump my pants out. Unfortunately, there's no webcam to it. Next then, I was procrastinating with Audio Surf, because I like watching people play random games, and I enjoyed watching Audio Surf. Unfortunately, there is no commentary, but there are quite a lot of songs that I played. So if you'd like to go check out what songs I'm into, you can go check out my Audio Surf videos. Very enjoyable. Next came the Minecraft Tribal Wars matches, when I was then introduced to Jared and Chloe and their gang, along with Ian to Mighty Pirate, with Captain Cool 2 and Teal Dragon. And that was actually very enjoyable, because I was then invited into the Mine series group, which I am still in, and very grateful that I am in, because I can always call upon them to play games, and they're always willing to play. Next after that was Amnesia, the Let's Play Amnesia. This one was with webcam. There is one video, actually two, where I accidentally did not turn on my webcam, and I had to do one with subtitles, which is actually quite amusing, but however it took me 40 minutes to edit, so unfortunately the second one does not have it. However, that is like in the middle of the Let's Play, so highly recommend you check it out. I had already played it before, but it was still very fun. Next came little tidbits of Diablo 3 that came out, because I kept playing it a lot until I beat it. That game is pretty good until you beat it. Then came Deathcraft 2, which was played by me and Jahara, which was actually very fun, because it is Left 4 Dead 2 with a Minecraft theme? Minecraft theme to it? Yeah. I guess I could say that. That's pretty good. After that, I went to an SCA event, which I have never ever been to in my life until my friend dragged me with her. There is a video of me sparring with a good friend of mine, and you can watch me kick his butt at one point. Maybe. I think I lose a lot, but you know, it's details. Next after that, we came to the Let's Play of Dead Island, which is the longest Let's Play that I have ever done up to date. One of the most enjoyable Let's Plays, however, because it was starring me and Cygnus First. By the way, we're going to be doing Dead Island Riptide when it comes out in April. Look forward to it. So the next was, looking at my list, this was when I then made my guitar video of me playing Gary's theme song, which apparently got a lot of views. It has almost 500 views, about a good 22 likes, and 17 comments, and apparently it's actually really good to a lot of people, even though I am not very good at playing the song, but people appreciated my effort, and I am very grateful for that. After that came the Let's Play of Home with me and iPad, which was not very successful because the game did not have a save point at the time. Eventually it did about a week later after I discontinued it. However, that was about an hour and a half worth of gameplay that I had played, and I was not willing to redo it again, so that one was discontinued. After that, I started doing some more custom stories. In Amnesia, there are a couple that I have done. One of them is discontinued. I did not do a lot because it wasn't really my thing. I'm not really into the horror things. I'm more into just playing games with other people. So, however, I've got quite a few scares on that. If you are willing to see me jump, because this does have webcam in them, highly recommend you go check it out. After that came a few tidbits every here and there with TF2, which was played with Me, Jahara, iPad, Shamaru009, and Alucard046, along with their two buddies, Sniper and Sneaky. There's one video that has Sniper and Sneaky in it, and it's actually a really good play, which I highly recommend you go see. After that became one of my biggest Let's Plays when it came out is The Walking Dead. That was back when episode 3 came out, because I was able to get it off of a pretty darn good sale. I skimmed through the first 2 chapters like none other, and I played the 3rd episode on time. Highly recommend you go check out The Walking Dead, as I have completed it. Then again, in general, it's a very great game to watch. Do not play the new one, it sucks. So, what's going on here? I played a few episodes, have a few sets of BioShock that is up. I did not realize that there is an arrow on top of your HUD that tells you where to go, but unfortunately I did not find the game very enjoyable myself to play as a Let's Play. Then came Portal 2, which was played by me and Caboose15. We did the multiplayer anyway. I have not actually Let's Played the actual game, and I have no intention to. Sorry, guys. Then came... Oh, man. All my writing's getting bunched up here. I can't even see it in order. Blech. So, next came Dungeon Defenders with what's his name? Cygnus, and his friend Major. The Let's Play itself was not completed with Major. However, there are now recently some sets with Major in it, which I highly, highly, highly recommend you watch, because Major is a major pain in the butt to me. But he's a great guy. So, after that came a few tidbits of The Darkness 2, which was supposed to be a Halloween surprise, along with Bong Cheong Dong Ghost, which I read and was very terrified with, which I also highly recommend you if you see. There's webcam. Then after that became some procrastinations with Primal Carnage. I know that I have stopped playing that game after some time, but that is because I just don't have the time to do it anymore. If I ever do, however, I will bring it back to life, because Primal Carnage is the game where I got my most views out of consistently. After that came a few tidbits of To the Moon, which I really wish I could continue. However, it does not have a file that Fraps can record it. Same with Hypercam 2 in very good quality, otherwise it's in pretty bad quality. And the way that I had to record it was through my AVS video editor, which is perfectly fine at the time until I lost an hour's worth of my footage, and then I gave up on it. Kind of sad, but highly recommend you go check out another Let's Play of it. It's a great game. Heart-wrenching. Then came a few tidbits of Slenderman with me and my 2 siblings. We each had different controls of the game, and we tried to collect all pages. Do we collect all the 8 pages? I'm not quite sure, because I actually don't remember, but I highly recommend you go check it out, because it's pretty enjoyable. After this came some Natural Selection 2. I really enjoy this game, and I really wish I could still play it with some of you guys. This is still available for everybody to see, and it is a procrastination video. I made one video that showed the whole Let's Play of 30 Flights of Loving, which I really enjoyed because it's a very deep game. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Then came Trouble in Terrorist Town, starring Jared, Captain Cool 2, as well as Chloe, Teal Dragon. And highly recommend it, because it's actually quite enjoyable to listen to them, and I even put subtitles in them. So, highly recommend you go see it. Then came a little bit of Mirror's Edge. I am going to officially discontinue this game, even though I had some goals thanks to Caboose. It's just not my game. Again, it's a platformer. I thought it was going to be great, and I thought I'd have actually time to play it, and then other games came out. So, in the midst of Mirror's Edge came Miasmata, as I put it, when I started the Let's Play. Miasmata, I have fallen in love with, without a doubt. Jahara ended up getting it. I gave it to him as a gift, and he has been playing it like none other, and he's actually ahead of me in the game. He's given me a few tidbits about how to beat it, and I'm going to be taking them. So, look forward to the next Miasmata sets whenever you see them, because they will be awesome. After this, oh my goodness, this is some, then came Castle Crashers. Oh my gosh, Castle Crashers was the biggest thing that I have done on this channel, is Castle Crashers. Castle Crashers stars me, Jahara, Cygnus, and Trap. Trap was from the Minecraft Tribal Wars matches, and he has joined our clique. And so, there you have it. 4 of us weirdos playing Castle Crashers and beating the game. So, highly, highly recommend you check it out. It's a great LP. It's just all around great. Everybody's awesome. And last but not least that I am playing currently is Aliens Colonial Marines. I am enjoying this game as playing it through a first time. However, if you want my opinion on it right now, I will probably not be picking it up again after I am done. So, this is about as far as I've gotten for how many games in total that I have played or made. And in total, these categories make up 43 games / videos. 40 freaking 3 in 1 year. In 1 year! Which made up a total of, as of today, 534 videos in 1 year. I did have a long time where I uploaded about 3 sets a day, and now, as you can tell, it's been kind of like the occasional 1 or 2 a day. But at the same time, that is a lot. Like, that's a big number. And the amount of subscribers that I have up to date is 66. 66 subscribers, which I am actually quite happy with. Hang on 1 second. Things are happening with my computer. Alright, there we go. Sorry about that. So, with that said, we are now going to go back in time. Like I said, hold your seatbelts because we're not done yet. There's one very, very important part of this whole channel that makes this channel so unique in what it is. Now we are going to look back in time and see the Let's Plays that I have done with other people in order of the people that I have met. Hanging tight there. We're almost done. Okay, so in the midst of things, I actually forgot 3 games. Surprisingly, which makes actually a total of 46 games. There was League of Legends, which I also played with Trap. There is also Ace of Spades, which I played with Jahara and Cygnus. And there was another one, wasn't there? I'm trying to think here. Oh, and Poke MMO, which is actually what I've done starting yesterday, is with Caboose 15. So that's something that I forgot to mention. Sorry, don't forget me, Caboose. So, now we are on to the new part of this, well, seemingly the last part of this, which is who has been a part of this channel, who has made their mark on this channel that has changed part of their life. First of all, who I first met, gaming-wise, besides Jahara, is Shamaru007 and Alucard746. They played a bit of TF2 with me. That's actually how we met them. We met them on this random server in Team Fortress 2, and they were talking to us, and they added us as friends on Steam, and then we actually started to get to know them more. We talked to them through Skype, and we did more things with them for quite a while, until it was about that time where things started slowing down for us. Alucard did, with me, play a bit of Sanctum. Unfortunately, his game was very, very laggy, but he was still persistent in that LP, and he still was around. Thank you, Alucard, for that determination, man. Second there, actually, they brought in Sniper and Sneaky from one of the TF2 matches. Then, I will say, came Jahara. He helped me a lot with this channel. He's made more of a mark than anybody else on this channel, I have to say. He has been making the intro and outro videos for all of my LPs so far, up to about Miasmata. And so he has joined me in the LPs of certain TF2 videos. He's been with me for the Deathcraft 2 Let's Play, as well as Castle Crashers and Ace of Spades. Third on my list, and one of the other most important people, is my very first subscriber who has ever subscribed to me on this channel and has still stuck with me. It is Cygnus First. I can't tell you how much of a big support he has been to this channel. He has I mean, he bought me games, for crying out loud. A couple of the games that I LP'd with him, he bought the game for me. Like, he was a huge supporter of this channel. He had faith in me. He just, wow, Sig. You and Jahara both are probably the two biggest supporters of this channel and have made this channel what I've dreamed it to be. And that's why I appreciate both of you. Cygnus has been with me through Dead Island, which he has purchased this game for me, as well as Castle Crashers, Dungeon Defenders, which he also bought for me, as well as Ace of Spades. I forgot to mention Jahara has also purchased Primal Carnage for me as a birthday gift, and he has also been in some of my videos with that because I ended up buying it for him so we could play the same game together, and then we made some videos with him in it. Then came a bigger, one of the more dream come trues of my channel is the Mine series people. Specifically, Ian, to my ID Pirate, Jared, Captain Cool 2, and Chloe, Teal Dragon. These three are the people that I've always wanted to meet, and I have been supporting them as much as I could, and then I offered to record them in their huge event where they brought people who are their fans in to play this Minecraft Tribal Wars match that they have created. And when I offered to record my side of the story, Jared, I actually got to talk to Jared for the first time, which was very, very exciting for me, and I recorded them, and they loved it. They loved what I did, and then they asked me to do it again in the second Tribals Wars match, and they were very impressed with what I did, and from then on I have been able to play with them more often. This was when we came into the Minecraft Tribal Wars 1 and 2, and I also invited Jared and Chloe to play with me in a little bit of Trouble in Terrorist Town, which was actually very enjoyable. Fifth person on my list was after the Tribal Wars match, who is Caboose15, who does interviews of very interesting people who are involved in video games or other things. For example, he has interviewed Ellen McLean, who is the voice of GLaDOS in Portal 1 and 2. So he has joined me in the Let's Play of the multiplayer version of Portal 2. I met him through the Minecraft Tribal Wars Match 1, as well as 2. And he was also the maker of the newest LP that just came out, which is the Pokey MMO, which I highly recommend you go watch because it is quite amusing. The sixth area of these expertise was iPad. iPad joined me because he was interested in a little bit in my channel, and he wanted to play with me. He purchased Home for me, and I Let's Played it with him, being a narrator. Unfortunately, like I said before, because it didn't save, we couldn't finish it. And he was also in the Tribals Wars match, and we did play a round or so of Man vs. Machine in Team Fortress 2. So, the seventh are not the ones who you would actually be very familiar with. An old friend of mine called me up and said, "Hey, me and a bunch of my friends are going to play Left 4 Dead 2. Do you want to join us?" And I said yes. Probably one of the most strangest LPs that I have done of Left 4 Dead 2. It's with a friend of mine named Emily and a bunch of her guy friends. In the end, it became a very interesting fest. I don't highly recommend you watch it, but you know what? It's up there, so you make the decision yourself. And last but not least, the newest member of the gang is Trapped in Sand, or as we call him, Trap. He was interested in Let's Playing the Castle Crashers LP, and he was able to fill that last spot in for us, and he was spot on. He passed his interview, he passed the trials, he was right on it, and he was very successful in the Castle Crashers LP, and so we made him a part of our gang. He has also played a little bit of me with League of Legends. Fortunately, I did not tell him that we were recording, so he was very shocked when he heard. Although he will soon learn that if I play almost any video game with him, I will practically probably record it. Now you know, Trap. So, that is it. That is the history of this channel from 1 year. I am very, very happy that this channel has gone so far in such little time. I must say, I've met so many new people that I never thought I would have met. It's just incredible to see how one little thing that you do with your life, and it can change you. It can change who you meet, who you talk to, who you play with. And I know it, like, I'm just, apparently to some people, I'm just a girl who tries to play with other people. But it's not like that. To me, this channel is about connecting people. Connecting people to make more friends than you normally would in your regular life. I mean, sometimes it's harder to make friends in real life than it can be on the internet. And if you attract the right people with the right games and the right type of person that you are, you will connect to people who are like that as well. And they will be real people to you. That is how I met all of these amazing people who have supported me and helped me to make these 534 videos that I have created, is because they supported me, they liked what I did, and they knew my determination not to be big on this channel, but to prove a point. And the point is friendship. The point is friends. The point is to get people together and be friends. And the fact that I have 66 subscribers, other than the ones that I mentioned, who support me in this and watch what I do, means even more to me than anything else. It proves to me that there are real people out there who understand that YouTube is not just a way of performing entertainment. It's also a way to connect you to other people. It is. It really is. And that was my whole purpose with this channel. And I'm so grateful that I have 66 subscribers who follow me with this trial to prove this point. And I hope that even if we do become big and it's hard for me to connect to everybody, I will do my very best to connect to anyone. Anyone. I mean anyone who wants to play with me. Just look at my interview videos and make sure you have the proper requirements. I only have requirements because there are those people out there, and I want to be safe with this as well. So if you're interested, message me, talk to me. I can hook you up easily. Like, my requirements are not picky at all. And if you don't know them and you can't find the video, just ask me. I'll be more than happy to give you the information. So without that further ado, thank you very much for supporting my channel in this entire year that you have been here. Especially the 7 or 8 that I mentioned. I think it was 7. Yeah, it was 7. And I look forward to seeing you in whatever I end up doing next, and I hope that you can be a part of it. I really do. So thank you very much for all that you have done for me, and I am proud to do what I do for you, for all of you as well. And I'm just grateful. I'm grateful that I started from ground zero to getting 0 views a day to getting at least 9 to 15 views a day. And I know that that's not a big improvement according to a lot of people, but to me, it's one of the biggest improvements that I've ever had in my entire life. And you know what? That says something. It's just thank you. I thank you a lot. I really do. I really hope that I get to connect with a whole bunch more of you. That's more to come. And I will say this because I am now a religious lady, I believe that God has a plan for me on this channel. And whatever that may be, I'm going to let Him guide the way. So guys, until next time, I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day or evening or whatever time of the day it is, wherever you are. And I hope you're having a great life, and I hope you're enjoying this channel to the fullest that you can. And I can't wait to see you in the next set, whatever I make. So until then, everybody, I will see you then. Bye!